Did you know that we are all connected, not just in a philosophical sense, but in a very real, measurable way? We exist within intricate webs of relationships, constantly interacting and influencing one another. These webs, our social networks, hold a treasure trove of information. They reveal patterns of behavior, predict trends, and offer a glimpse into the very fabric of human connection. Understanding these networks is like having a superpower. Imagine being able to map the spread of an idea or predict the next viral sensation. This is the power of social network data. It allows us to see the invisible threads that bind us together and unlock the secrets of human interaction. Traditional data analysis often feels like examining individual stars in the night sky. Each data point is isolated, offering limited insight into the bigger picture. Network data, however, is different. It's not about individual stars, but about the constellations they form. Network data focuses on relationships. It maps out connections between people, organizations, or even ideas. Think of it as a giant connect-the-dots puzzle. Each dot represents an entity, and the lines connecting them represent the relationships between them. This interconnectedness is what makes network data so powerful. It allows us to move beyond studying isolated data points and instead explore the complex interplay between them. We can see how information flows, how groups form, and how influence spreads through a network. Studying a single social network can feel as daunting as mapping the entire universe. Imagine trying to understand the intricate web of connections, interactions, and relationships that make up our social world. It's a task that can seem almost impossible due to the sheer volume and complexity of data involved. Just like astronomers can't study every star in the sky, social scientists face a similar challenge. The universe is vast, and so are social networks. Each star represents a person, and each constellation a community. Social scientists can't always collect data on every individual within a network. The sheer number of people and the dynamic nature of their interactions make it impractical. Instead, they need to find efficient ways to gather meaningful data without being overwhelmed. That's where sampling comes in. Sampling allows researchers to focus on a manageable portion of the network, making the study feasible and the data more digestible. By selecting a smaller representative group, they can infer patterns and draw conclusions about the larger network. Sampling is like taking a small but representative slice of a cake. Imagine you have a large, delicious cake. You don't need to eat the whole thing to know how it tastes. A single slice can give you a good idea of the flavor, texture, and quality of the entire cake. You don't need to eat the whole thing to understand its flavor. Similarly, in social network analysis, a well-chosen sample can reveal the characteristics and dynamics of the entire network. By carefully selecting a subset of individuals within a network, we can gain valuable insights into the network as a whole. This subset, if chosen correctly, mirrors the larger network structure and behavior, allowing researchers to make accurate predictions and analyses. There are various sampling techniques, each with its strengths and limitations. Some methods are better suited for certain types of networks or research questions. Understanding these techniques is crucial for selecting the right approach. Some focus on randomly selecting individuals, ensuring that every person has an equal chance of being included. This method is often used to avoid bias and ensure a fair representation of the network, while others target specific groups or individuals with certain characteristics. This approach can be useful when researchers are interested in particular subgroups, or when certain traits are crucial to the study. The key is to choose a method that best suits the research question and ensures the sample accurately reflects the broader network. By doing so, researchers can make meaningful inferences and contribute valuable insights to our understanding of social structures and dynamics. Section 4. Mapping the network landscape. In this section, we will delve into the intricate and fascinating world of networks. Networks are all around us, from the social connections we maintain to the technological systems we rely on daily. Understanding these networks is crucial for navigating our interconnected world. Not all networks are created equal. Each network has its own unique structure, characteristics, and dynamics. Some networks are dense and tightly knit, while others are sparse and loosely connected. The way these networks are structured can significantly impact how information flows, how robust the network is to disruptions, and how influential certain nodes or individuals can be within the network. Just as there are different types of galaxies in the universe, there are different types of social networks, each with its own unique structure and characteristics. Some social networks are like spiral galaxies with a central core and arms that extend outward. Others are more like elliptical galaxies with a more uniform distribution of connections. Understanding these different types of networks can help us better understand the complex web of relationships that make up our social world. Think of a busy airport as a hub in a transportation network. Just as an airport connects flights from all over the world, a hub in a network connects different nodes or individuals. These hubs are crucial for the functioning of the network, as they facilitate the flow of information, resources, and people. Without these hubs, the network would be much less efficient and effective. Flights connect passengers from all over the world, creating a complex web of interconnected journeys. This web is constantly changing and evolving as new routes are added and old ones are discontinued. Similarly, social networks are dynamic and ever-changing, with new connections being formed and old ones fading away. Understanding the dynamics of these networks is crucial for understanding how they function and how they can be influenced. Similarly, social networks can be centralized around key individuals or organizations that act as hubs, connecting different clusters of people. These central nodes are often highly influential, as they have the ability to connect and influence a large number of other nodes. Understanding the role of these central nodes is crucial for understanding the overall structure and dynamics of the network. On the other hand, some networks resemble a close-knit group of friends. These networks are often more egalitarian, with no single node or individual having a disproportionate amount of influence. Instead, influence is more evenly distributed, and decisions are often made collectively. These types of networks can be very resilient, as they are not dependent on any single node for their functioning. These decentralized networks have no single central hub. Instead, they are made up of many smaller interconnected nodes. This can make them more resilient to disruptions, as the failure of any single node is less likely to have a significant impact on the overall network. However, it can also make them more difficult to coordinate and manage, as there is no central point of control. Instead, connections are distributed more evenly, with everyone having relatively equal influence. This can lead to a more democratic and inclusive network, where everyone's voice is heard and valued. However, it can also make decision-making more challenging, as there is no single leader or authority to make decisions on behalf of the group. Understanding the type of network you're dealing with is crucial for choosing the right tools and techniques to analyze it effectively. Different types of networks require different approaches, and what works for one type of network may not work for another. By understanding the unique characteristics and dynamics of the network, you can choose the most appropriate tools and techniques to analyze and understand it. This can help you make more informed decisions and develop more effective strategies for managing and influencing the network. Section 5. Unlocking the secrets, data collection, and measurement. Collecting social network data is like piecing together a giant jigsaw puzzle. Each piece represents a fragment of information that, when combined, reveals a larger picture. This process requires patience, precision, and a keen eye for detail, much like solving a complex puzzle. We can gather information from various sources, each providing a different piece of the puzzle. These sources range from traditional methods like surveys and questionnaires to modern digital footprints left on social media platforms. Each source offers unique insights and helps us build a comprehensive understanding of social networks. Surveys and questionnaires can directly ask individuals about their connections. These tools are invaluable for obtaining self-reported data, which can reveal personal relationships, frequency of interactions, and the nature of these connections. By carefully designing these surveys, we can ensure the accuracy and reliability of the data collected. Online platforms offer a wealth of data on user interactions, such as friendships, likes, and shares. Social media data is particularly rich because it captures real-time interactions and behaviors. By analyzing this data, we can uncover patterns of communication, influence, and community formation within digital spaces. Even historical records and archival data can shed light on past social structures. These documents provide a window into the social networks of previous generations, allowing us to trace the evolution of social connections over time. By studying these records, we can gain insights into how social networks have changed and adapted through different historical periods. Once we have the data, we can start measuring and analyzing it. This involves using various statistical and computational techniques to quantify relationships and interactions. By applying these methods, we can identify key metrics such as centrality, density, and clustering within the network. We can calculate the number of connections an individual has, identify influential individuals within a network, and even track how information spreads through the network over time. These analyses help us understand the structure and dynamics of social networks, revealing how information, behaviors, and influence flow through these systems. These measurements help us unlock the hidden patterns and insights within the data. By uncovering these patterns, we can make informed decisions, predict future trends, and develop strategies to influence social dynamics. Ultimately, the goal of data collection and measurement is to transform raw data into meaningful knowledge that can drive positive change. Section 6. The ethical compass of social network data. With great power comes great responsibility. As we delve deeper into the world of social network data, it's crucial to remember the ethical implications of our actions. Imagine having access to the personal connections and conversations of millions of people. This data can be incredibly valuable for research and understanding human behavior. However, it's crucial to handle it responsibly and ethically. Privacy is paramount. We must ensure that individuals' data is collected and used transparently and with their informed consent. Anonymity and data security are crucial to protect individuals from potential harm. Ultimately, ethical data handling should be at the forefront of any research or analysis involving social network data. Section 7. Your network, your insights. We've journeyed through the fascinating world of social network data. We've explored its unique characteristics, the challenges of sampling, and the different types of networks that exist. We've also delved into the methods of data collection and the importance of ethical data handling. Now it's your turn to explore. Take a moment to consider your own social networks. Who are the key influencers in your life? How do ideas and information flow through your personal and professional circles? By applying the principles of network analysis, you can gain a deeper understanding of the connections that shape your world.